and gentlemen, these guys are no strangers to the Zihuatanejo International Guitar Festival stage. This guy over here has been a dear friend of mine for well over 20 years. I've had the pleasure and the honor of producing and mixing several records for him, and I just love him to death. He's like a brother, and the best guitar player I personally know. The second best guitar player I personally know, from Los Angeles, Drew.
Okay.
We like to take the piss out of each other once in a while. It's what we do when we're on the road. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, to the Zihuatanejo International Guitar Festival stage, Erick McFadden and Omar Torrez.
No necesita presentación. Erick McFadden, Omar Torrez, ellos van a estar tocando nuevamente en Picante, recuerden.
No sleeping loud. We don't know what we're going to do, so let's just do this. We are in Mexico, so let's do this. It's like a heat lamp, man.
Salías del templo un día llorona cuando al pasar yo te vi. Salías del templo un día llorona cuando al pasar yo te vi. Hermoso y llamabas llorona que la valiente creí. Hermoso y llamabas llorona que la valiente creí. Todos me llaman el negro llorona, negro pero cariñoso. Todos me llaman el negro llorona, negro pero cariñoso. Yo soy un chile verde, llorona, picante pero sabroso. Yo soy como el chile verde, llorona, picante pero sabroso. Dicen que no tengo duelo, llorona, porque no me ven llorar. Dicen que no tengo duelo, llorona, porque no me ven llorar. Hay muertos que no hacen ruidos, llorona, es más grande su pena. Hay muertos que no hacen ruidos, llorona, y es más grande su pena.
Since I swore that I could not convince her we would be together till the end. Maggie, I'm little Maggie, Brother Sam would never bear the likes of me. Maggie, darling Maggie, you'll never understand that I'm an evil seed. That she said la 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 la, nothing like the moon above her head. La 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 la, crying in a sympathy. He was a slender man of wealth and taste. His hand was hot to the shaking I had thought too much. And the clouds broke and I saw the sun. Maggie knew I was the one. Brother Sam would put my hand in hers. Oh, Maggie, darling Maggie, your brother Sam would never bear the likes of me. Maggie, not dear Maggie, you never understand that I'm an evil seed. She sang la 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 la, dancing like the moon above her head. La 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 la, crying in a Mariah flower bed. She sang la 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 la, laughing like the moon above her head. La 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 la, crying in a Mariah flower bed. Damas y caballeros, what a pleasure to be here at the Zihuatanejo Guitar Festival again, yet another time. My good friend Omar, Torrez, and I, we decided to record an album. We've recorded many albums of our own, but we recorded one together because it only seemed right and natural to do so. So we did that in Cholula, Mexico.
Cholula, Mexico, we recorded after the last festival here last year, so we recorded in my great-grandmother's kitchen.
That's right.
So it has this home poblano Mexican cooking flavor to it, and it is available right there. It's called Cholula Sessions.
It's delicious, really.
It is delicious.
Have we time for one more for you? Yeah, perhaps so.
All right, you guys want to hear anything else? I don't know, I couldn't tell. Erick, could you tell? Do you want to hear anything else?
I heard something. I almost heard
sorry.
something.
Do you want to hear anything else? All right, okay, I think so. I need something else. All right, this is a song that you all sing along. You must. It's called "A Night of Serious Drinking."
A peso, my brother, eres mi hermano. The Virgin, Madonna, tequila y marijuana. So let's raise a glass now, we're drinking through Quetzalcoatl, with bottles that stretch all the way from LA to Zihuatanejo. So drunk and fast into a carnival alone. It stumbles effortless, it's such a lovely mess. Oh, I look into your eyes, I know what you're thinking. It's alright, this is what it's like on a night of serious drinking. Dancing lambada in Croatia. You look like a sumo but move like a naughty geisha. The deafening sound of the gods banging on the piano, while a 2-meter drag queen was taking requests by the punch bowl. Into a carnival, it stumbles effortless, it's such a lovely mess. Oh, I look into your eyes, I know what you're thinking. what it's like on a night of serious drinking. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Let's take the night, my favorite act of the play. Your red velvet dress has fallen away by the tangerine moon in her cellophane rays. The morning has nothing to say, to say, to say, to say. I dare you to think this is real, don't you know you wanna? So come take your place in the chorus of royal iguanas. Soprano y alto cantando con bajo profundo, while the sun took off laughing and asking us where did the moon go. So drunken bar into a carnival. It stumbles effortless, it's such a lovely mess. Oh, I'm curious through your eyes, I know what you're thinking. It's alright, this is what it's like on a night of serious drinking. Sing with us. Are you ready? I think, Erick, we should give him some chords. You ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
on this week.
Erick, McFadden.
Omar, Torrez.
Welcome to Zihuatanejo. We're gonna have a beautiful week. Thanks to all the amazing people here.
And he's an amazing blues singer and guitar player all the way from Bogota, Colombia. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome my good friend, Leo.
Leo Parra.
Parra
Leo Parra Castillo, de Colombia.
Wanna play the blues tonight?
Creo
Creo que tengo mucho reverb, ¿no? En la voz o en la guitarra. Tal vez un poquito menos. Esta canción que viene a continuación, hablo en español o en inglés. This next song, it was first recorded in 1923. It's the first recorded register we have of slide guitar. It was recorded by a guy who was called Sylvester Weaver. The song is called Guitar Rack. You can listen to it. The original version is on the internet. It was recorded in 1923. Sorry, I think I moved something. Era el volumen, lo moví con el dedo, no se puede. Bueno, this next song, it was written by one of my favorite bluesmen. We're talking about Mr. Sunhouse. This guy learned to play guitar thanks to Charlie Patton. He came from a family where everyone was a preacher. His father was a preacher, his mom was a preacher, his brothers were preachers, and you know, in the South of the United States, among the black people by that time, if you were a person that went to church, if you were a church person, well, the blues was considered devil's music. And that's what Songhouse thought about the blues. He thought it was devil's music. He was preaching since he was 14 years old. But when he got older, well, he continued preaching, but he loved the whiskey and women too. So he was a classical preacher. He used to preach, but he wouldn't practice. Then he killed someone and he went to jail. And after he came out of jail, he met Charlie Patton and he listened to slide guitar for the first time in his life. So he fell in love with this sound and he learned to play in 3 years. You know, he was like almost 30 years old. He started playing really late. And he abandoned his preacher work and he started preaching the blues. So he wrote this song, it's called Preaching Blues, where he talks about his contradictory feelings about, well, this thing, you know, religion and devil's music. He says, in one of the verses, he says something like, I should have had religion every day, but, I should have had religion, but the women and whiskey, they would not set me free. So that's what he talks about. I said I'm gonna get me religion, I'm gonna join the Baptist church. I said I'm gonna get me religion, I'm gonna join the Baptist church. I'm gonna be a Baptist preacher, and I sure won't have to work. Well, I'm gonna preach this blues, and I want everybody to shout. Well, I want everybody to shout. I'm gonna do like a prisoner, I'm gonna roll my time on out. Well, I went in my room, I kneeled down to pray. Whoa, I bowed down to pray. But the blues came along and drove my spirit away. Well, I wish I had me a heaven of my own. Well, heaven of my own. Till I give all my women a long, long, happy home. Lord, I have religion, Lord, is every day. Well, Lord, is every day. But the women's and whiskey, well, they would not set me free. Lord, I love my baby just like I love myself. Lord, I love my baby just like I love myself. Lord, if she don't have me, she won't have nobody else. This next song, it's Jolly Hooker. You ready for the boogie? Boogie Boogie by John Lee Hooker. John Lee was born in Mississippi, near Clarksdale. He learned a very special type of blues that was taught to him by his stepfather. He was a guy that worked in Louisiana, from Shreveport, Louisiana. had a special type of blues that was one-chord blues, two-chord blues, really hypnotic, really close to certain Western African traditions. Johnny learned the style, and when he got older, he went up north. But he didn't go up to Chicago. He went to Detroit, Motor City 5. Johnny got to Detroit and he started working on the automobile industry, like many of the black people that got to Detroit. One day he went to Hastings Street, and he arrived to Henry's Swag Club. And he said, "Yes, people, and we're really having a ball." Gracias, thank you very much. See you later.
Leo, Parra Castillo, de Colombia. Thank you, Leo, my brother.
I'm gonna play this song, which is probably gonna alienate half the audience, but some of you will understand. Jesus did it, so I guess it's all right. But no matter how hard I try, I can't get used to it. And who am I to deny them their right? But if you ask me, there's really no excuse for it. Men in sandals. Look at the Romans, wait, I think I'd rather not. Came up with more stuff than you can shake a stick at. Their empire fell, they gave us a lot. One thing remains, I'd like to throw a brick at. Men in sandals. Men in sandals. Somebody really put their foot in it when they thought this kind of display was gonna be okay. We see the need for comfort and speed, but dear God, there's gotta be a better way. Men in sandals. Men in sandals. Imagine Hank Williams on the Opry stage. It pains me so to picture his toes freed up. If the Beatles came along in this enlightened age, they'd be lame like fish, you can't kick ass in T-Buzz. Men in sandals. Grandfathers, frat brothers, rich guys and hicks, finding new ways to make us suffer. Wear baggy shorts and throw some socks into the mix. Meanwhile, I pray for end of summer, fewer men in sandals. A lot less men in sandals. No more men in sandals. Now, if I was really bold, this is where I'd ask all the men to rip their sandals off their feet and start like clapping them above their head, and we'd be going, men in sandals. But you're here to relax, so I don't expect you to work. Men in sandals. There are places that you hear of all your life, but never make a plan to get to. And I've been running out of time to do the things I want with too much shit to get through. see when I lie sleeping on my pillow. But I think that I can make it all work out when I get back from Amarillo. Got dirty laundry in my suitcase and a bad case of the 50-something blues. Feel like the whole world went and spun the other way. I just saw it on the news. I try to meditate and cogitate and contemplate the why and how it will go. I expect I'll have the answer to it all when I get back from Amarillo. I wish I knew what my life is coming to. What brought me here? Maybe I'll just have a beer, a glass of wine, be thankful for a little bit of space to think. I hope that it's okay, I still drink. These places that you hear of all your life, some days you wake up and you're in one. And they become forever part of who you are, except maybe for Cleveland. And you leave something behind you'll never scrub away with elbow grease and Brillo. And I know that I'll be more of who I am when I get back from Amarillo. I expect I'll have the answers to it all when I get back from Zihuatanejo. There's no taking the easy way out. There's no way to live it now. We got a long way to go before we quit. The will to choose is a beautiful thing. Doesn't apply somehow. We gotta stay strapped in until we finish the trip. Walking out there alone. When we're riding together, we're at least a little closer to home. Get back in the car, this indecision is getting old. Gonna keep on driving till the wheels fall off the road. We've been going around and around, ain't getting anywhere. I guess the path of least resistance wasn't on the map. Nothing but gravel since we set out. We lost our way back there. I must have missed the sign when you were taking a nap. Get back in the car, you can't be walking out there alone. Together we're at least a little closer to home. Get back in the car, this indecision is getting old. Gonna keep on driving till the wheels fall off the road. Gonna keep on driving till the wheels fall off the road. Gonna keep on driving till the wheels fall off the road.
Brava.